Every answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now you see it. Now you see it. And the star of our show, now you see him, Jack Nars.
Yeah, John, here we go. Whoopee, like. I noticed. Good to be out. Hi there. Thank you. You're a good group, and so are you at home. We're happy you tuned in to this edition of Now You See It. This is your show, you know, that shows you all the answers. All you have to do is find them. Would you join me in saying hello to our returning champion, Joni Eston? Hi, Joni. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Joni hasn't won any money on the show yet. However, she does have over $500 worth of very nice prizes. And nobody played for our new bank, so in that bank today we have $5,000 that perhaps you or your competitor over there will win. In a very short time, as a matter of fact. Joni, in order to get going or to continue with our championship round, I'm now going to ask you to go over and take your chair at the players' table. Welcome back to Joni Eston, and also to the lady who won the qualifying round on our last show, and by virtue of that fact is now playing in the championship round, and it is Mildred Jones. Hi, Mildred.
Hi, Jack.
How are you feeling today?
Just fine.
That's
Raring to
good.
go.
You're all primed and ready to go, huh? We tried to finish our championship round on the last show, just couldn't do it. When we left off, the score was as follows. Joni has 56 points. Mildred has 92. We're now playing for double point value for all the answers. And, of course, you know by now that 100 points wins the round, and the winner, either Mildred or Joni, as the case may be, will come over here, then try to break the bank for $5,000. Looks like we might not have far to go, but this is come from behind time for you, Joni. All right, girls, good luck to both of you. We'll pick up now exactly where we left off by going once more to our championship board. Let's light it up, please. And here comes the next question in order. In ancient days, the court musicians might strum what stringed harp-like instrument? Looks like we caught you on the first question today. Well, girls, the answer is in line 1, and is position 2. It's a lute. Okay. All right, we'll forge. Score remains the same, naturally. Next question. What band leader named Stan? Yes, Joni.
Line 4.
Right.
Position 9, Kenton.
Yes, Stan Kenton helped popularize jazz music. We're doubling the point value, as I said. That adds 26 points to Joni's score. It is now 82-92. Only 10 points separate them. Here is the next question. What was the nickname of Mr. Holliday, the famous associate of Wyatt Earp? Yes, Joni?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 5, Doc.
Right. 16 points for that answer. She is now at 98. Oh, it is a squeaker. 98-92. Maybe this one will do it. Here we go. Here we go again. All right. According to the song, what lady is sweet as apple cider? Joni.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 5, Ida.
That's right. Yes, ma'am. She did it. Came from behind to win the round. 112-92 was the final score. Isn't that amazing? Things looked kind of bleak for Joni in the beginning, but by golly, she came through. Mildred, we thank you so much for being on the show. Congratulations for winning the qualifying round, and we hope you will enjoy the over $500 worth of prizes you have in good health. Bye-bye. Good luck, Mildred. And now, Joni, come on over. It's your first go at our solo. Congratulations. That was a great come-from-behind effort. Just marvelous. All right. This is what it all boils down to, our solo game, Joni. If you can give me 10 correct answers in our 60-second time limit, you will break our new bank for $5,000. That would be a really great for your first time up here. If you don't go all the way, Joni, we will pay you $100 for each answer you get along the way. Now, if you cannot find an answer right away and you want to pass the clue, say pass. I'll come back to it. We'll save you time that way. Are you right or left?
Right.
Okay. All the answers appear here on the television screen. We ask you to search them out, call them out, circle them with this pen so that we know you have found it. Joni Eston, here we go. Good luck for $5,000. Light up that board. The clock will start after your first clue, Joni, and here it is. Chairman Mao's country.
China.
Right. Actor, musician, Ringo.
Star.
Right. Batman and Robin's hometown.
Gotham.
Right. English colonizer, Sir
Raleigh.
Right. Major Japanese port city.
Pass.
Dessert often made in a mold.
Pass.
Historic London River.
Thames.
Right. Italian who invented the wireless.
Marconi.
Right. Major product of Bolivia.
Pass.
Scottish knee-length skirt.
Kilt.
Right. Going back. Major Japanese port city.
Saki?
Nope. Dessert often made in a...
Nagasaki?
All right. Okay. You circled it. Dessert often made in a mold. Okay. Time is up. But you got 8 correct answers, Joni, and that is worth $800 in cash. Yes. All righty. Very good. Congratulations. Now you're a full-fledged champion. You have $800, and maybe you'll come back over and play our solo game later on in this show. Right now, we're going to pick up the 2 answers that you missed. Dessert often made in a mold is in line 1, and that it is gelatin.
Right in front of me.
Right in front of you, that's right. The major product of Bolivia, you're going to know it when you see it also in line 1. No, tin. Tin. Very big. All right, $800 are yours. Congratulations. And
Thank
now,
you.
guess what I'm going to ask you to do?
Go upstairs.
Right on. Take your place in our champion's chair. We'll be back and meet 2 new players on Now You See It right after these words.
Now, The Price is Right is on BUZZR.
Oh, yes. I see a chance at $1.
The Price is Right every day at 3.
Your dream has come true.
BUZZR. Let's price.
Welcome back. We're about to play another qualifying round on Now You See It. Happily ensconced in our champion's chair, $800 richer, is our champ, Joni Eston. And now to determine who's going to meet her in a championship round, Johnny, would you introduce 2 new players, please?
Indeed so. Larry Eisenberg, Los Angeles, California. Pauline Lemoyne of Huntington Beach, California.
Pauline and Larry, welcome. 2 happy, smiling faces gracing our players' table. Nice to meet you both. Let's find out some more about you now as we check in first with Pauline Lemoyne. Tell us about you, please.
I'm married for quite a while to a very lovely, handsome man who's very patient, and I have 4 large boys.
Pauline, nice to meet you. I'm sure you're going to settle down there in just a few seconds. The gentleman playing opposite her is Larry Eisenberg. Larry, what are you going to tell us about you, sir?
Well, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, and I work... and I work as a house painter, and I've been in Los Angeles now for about 3 years.
Good. Nice to have you here. Welcome to the show. Good luck to you, Larry. And I remind you that we play our qualifying round 1 letter at a time. The first one that scores 5 points will win. We'll receive more than $500 in prizes, and we'll meet our champ, Joni Eston, in our championship round. Maybe come over here, try to break the bank for $5,000. We'll know all that in a short time. Right now, the qualifying round. All set. Pauline, Larry, here's your first line, and here's your first clue. One way to make waves. Letter. 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 Yes, Larry?
Spill.
No, gives you a free guess, Pauline. One way to make waves. No guess. Okay, one way to make waves. Letter. Letter. Yes, Pauline.
Split?
No. Free guess, Larry. One way.
Splash.
That's it. Splash. That a bar. 1 point for Larry Eisenberg. All right, I have another clue for you. Here it is. A well-known star. Letter. Letter. Yes, Larry?
Shore. Dinah Shore.
No. Pauline gives you a free guess. A well-known star. No guess. Okay. A well-known star. Letter. Yeah, Larry?
Shooting star.
Shooting. Right. That's it. Shooting star. 2 points for Larry, 0 for Pauline. Here's another clue. One of these is national. Letter. Letter. Letter.
Guard.
Pauline? Go ahead, Pauline.
Guard.
Guard is right. Okay. Got to hit the button first.
Forget the buzz.
Okay. All righty, the score is 2-1. Larry leads. We go to the next line. Here's your next clue. A kind of kickback. Letter. Larry?
Payola.
No. Pauline, free guess. A kind of kickback.
No.
No guess. Okay. A kind of kickback. Letter. Larry?
Push.
No. Free guess, Pauline. A kind of kickback. If you have a guess, hit your button. A kind of kickback. All right, Pauline.
Punt.
Punt. Yes, that's it. Ties it up. 2 points apiece. Here's your next clue. A familiar escort. Letter? Letter? Pauline?
No.
Gives you a free guess, Larry.
Tugboat.
Tugboat. Yes, sir, that's right. That's what's up there. That gives you a 3-2 lead. Larry needs 2 more points to play in the championship round. Pauline, 3. Here's your next clue. A well-known lawman. Letter. Pauline.
Attorney.
Attorney. Right. You have tied it up. 3 points apiece. 3-3 the score. We go to the next line. Here's your next clue. A driving force. Letter. Larry?
Car.
Pardon?
Car.
No. Pauline, free guess. A driving force. No guess. Okay, a driving force. Letter. Letter. Larry?
No, I was thinking something. Chauffeur.
Okay, you thought right. That's what it is. Chauffeur. You must be positive.
You're right.
If you have something on your mind, that goes for both of you. If you have something on your mind, say it. It could be
I thought
right.
it was
In that
spelled
case,
different.
It was. All right. You need only 1 more point, Larry. You need 2, Pauline. Here comes another clue. Ready? A cry of triumph. Letter. Larry.
Eureka.
Eureka, right. 5 points for Larry Eisenberg. He'll be playing our final round. Pauline Lemoyne, I want to thank you for being on Now You See It. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Had a little fun, I hope. And
Yes,
we have a
thank
departing
you,
gift
Jack.
for you backstage. You're very welcome. Thank you, Pauline. Good luck. Larry, congratulations. You have just won over $500 in prizes. Let's listen as Johnny Olson tells us about them. Johnny, please.
Pronto, Jack. First from Tappan, the built-in dishwasher. No pre-rinsing, sanitary rinse, wash selector for pots and pans, sound shielded tub to reduce noise from Tappan. And from Fostoria, the great American lead crystal, the panel diamond point pattern. The panels catch and play with light as only deep faceted crystal can. Lead crystal by Fostoria. Okay, Jack.
Thank you very much, Johnny. We're all set now to play another championship round. Let's have Joni Eston come downstairs, say hello to Mr. Larry Eisenberg, and these 2 folks will be having at it head-to-head in the championship round right after these words.
BUZZR is now on TikTok. Follow us at BUZZR_TV and let's play.
Here we go with another championship round on this edition of Now You See It. In the round today, our returning champ, Joni Eston, who's won $800, and the gentleman who won the qualifying round and over $500 with the gifts, Mr. Larry Eisenberg. We're going to play that championship round in the following order. First thing I do is ask for the big board, please. Gentlemen, let's bring it on. And now you see it. See, all right. Now you don't. Every answer to every question is right there. All you have to do is find it. It takes 100 points to win this championship round. The winner will then come over here and try to break the bank for $5,000. When either Joni or Larry reaches or passes the 50-point mark in the game, the point value for all answers doubled for both of you the remainder of the round. All set? Joni, Larry, good luck. Here's the championship board. Let's light it up, please. Here's your first question. In the Bible, how many apostles are there? Yes, Larry?
It's line 4
That is right.
and position 3, 12.
That is right. Yes, sir. Line 4, 4 points. Position 3, 3 points. Add them up. 7 points for Larry Eisenberg, and the game is on. Next question. The quill of a bird was used as an early form of what writing instrument? Joni this time.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 9, pen.
That's it. Add them up again. Line and position, you get 10. All right, 10-7 the score. Next question. A waistcoat or waistcoat is another name for what sleeveless men's garment? Right on. Larry.
No.
You're guessing. That means I'm going to repeat the question for Joni. She gets a free guess. A waistcoat or waistcoat is another name for what sleeveless men's garment? She hasn't found it either. All right. Look in line 4, position 7, vest. Oh, now they're both giving each other what for individually. All right, back to the board. Here's your next question. What kind of container keeps cigars and pipe tobacco moist? Larry?
Line 2
That is right.
and position 7, humidor.
Humidor, right you are. 9 points for that answer. Joni knew he was right, nodding right along. All right, Larry has a 6-point lead, 16-10. Here's another question for you. You would use a yoke to harness what beast of burden, Larry?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 13, an ox.
Ox, right. Yes, sir. 16 big points for that one. Larry now leads 32-10. Next question. What little helpers aid Santa in making toys? Joni?
Line 4.
Right.
Position 5, elves.
Elves, that's right. 9 points for that answer. You're up to 19. Larry still leads with 32, however, as we give you all another question. What is a small, flat-bottomed fishing boat? Joni?
Line 2.
Right.
Position 11, dory.
Dory, right. Good guess. Just had heard that name before, huh? All righty, that ties it up. Looky there, the score is 32 all. Here comes your next question. What kind of structure is a Quonset? Larry?
It's line 4
Right.
and it's position 1, hut.
Attaboy, give me all 3. Line, position, and answer. 5 more points for that, and it's now 37-32, and we have another question, and here it is. Ryan's daughter and the friends, Larry? That means buzzer beats it. Joni, I'm going to repeat the entire question for you. It's a free guess. You don't have to worry about your button. Ryan's daughter and the friends of Eddie Coyle were recent films of what tough actor named Robert?
Line 2.
Right.
Position 3, Mitchum.
Right. 5 points. The score is tied again, 37 all. Next question. The tomb of the unknown soldier is at which national cemetery? Joni?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 2, Arlington.
Arlington, right. Another 5 points for our champ. She leads 42-37. Next question. A large eastern state was named after which Quaker colonial leader? Yes, Larry?
Line 1.
Right.
Position 9, Penn.
Yes, William Penn, Pennsylvania, of course. 10 points for that answer. 47-42. Larry leads. Next question. Uncle Tom's Cabin was written by what woman named Harriet Beecher? Larry?
Line 4.
Right.
Position 9. Stowe.
Stowe, right. You scare me when you leave off the answer like that. 13 points for that answer. Larry's up to 60. That means from here on, the point value of all answers are worth double. And we shall return to play more of our championship round after we take time out for these words.
Now, The Price is Right is on BUZZR.
Oh, yes.
The Price is Right, every day at 3. BUZZR, let's price.
Back to the conclusion of our championship round, featuring our current champ, Joni Eston, winner of $800. She has 42 points. Earlier on in the show, though, she staged an amazing comeback to win the last round. Larry, meantime, is enjoying a lead. He has 60 points. And because he's reached that point, all point values for the answers now doubled. Reminder, 100 points wins. Then that person comes over here and tries to break the bank for $5,000. Okay, let's complete the round. Back to the board, light it up. Here comes the next question. What city has helped make Colorado world famous for its skiing? Larry.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 7, Aspen.
Aspen is right. Double point value, 16 points for that answer. Larry now has 76 to Joni's 42. Next question. In math, what do you call the total in an addition problem? Larry.
Line 2,
Right.
position 1, sum.
Right, okay. That makes the score 82 to 42. Now here comes another question for you. What refreshing liquid might be used to treat a man's scalp at a barber shop? Larry.
Tonic.
No, sorry, no. We have to throw the question out? Okay. We throw that question out, and we tell the boys on the computer we're moving to number 16. Here comes another question. In the 60s, what bearded fellow invited us to sing along with him? All right, Larry.
Line 2,
Okay.
position 3, Mitch.
That's right. Mitch Miller. 10 points for that answer. Larry has 92, Joni 42. Here comes another question. What bespectacled actor named Wally starred as TV's Mr. Peepers' Joni?
Line 3,
Right.
position 12, Cox.
Right. 30 points for that answer. 30 points for that answer, right? Is that total right? Okay. We go now to the next question, which is, ready? Which department store magnet had the initials Jace? Yes, Joan.
Line 1.
Right?
Position 9, penny.
Right. 20 points. Look what has happened. Oh, my goodness. 92 all. 92 all. The score is tied. Next question. What is the leading tourist attraction of Pisa, Italy? Joni.
Line 4.
Right?
Position 10, tower.
That's it. Yes. 28 points, and you're still a winner. She did it again. Holy mackerel. Is that something? 120 to 92 is the final score. She did it again, came from behind. Larry, we have to say goodbye to you now, but you're taking home with you over $500 worth of very nice prizes. We hope you enjoy them in good health. Okay? And that means we're going to take a brief time out here. We'll return with more of Now You See It right after these words. On our next show, Joni will be trying to break the bank for $6,000. Until then, Jack Nars, so long.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Now You See It, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Love of Life next over most of these CBS stations.